Well, well, well. What do we have here? It must be my lucky night. The city's brightest golden star has come to pay me a visit. How sweet. It's not very often I have visitors, much less someone as popular as you. I wish I would known ahead of time. I could have made myself a little more presentable to welcome you to my lair. Hush, there's no need to shout. I'm not hiding from you. How dare you assume that? I admit I may be cruel, I may be wicked, some might even call me heartless, but I'm no coward. How rude. I'm right here, darling. Oh, that face of confusion is just adorable. You just can't see me while you're waving that torch around. You act as if the torch is your last line of defense, your only protection from my evil. Oh, my darling star. It's no use acting so tough. You're in my lair now. This is my territory. This is where I have my fun. Watch your step, star. Oh my. No need to look so upset. I did warn you, it's not my fault, that it was too late. You should have known better than to underestimate me and my tricks. I wouldn't squirm so much if I were you. The only thing keeping you up is that magical rope around your leg. I don't want you to fall. You're already lifted so high, I'm afraid that the fall would be fatal, or at least terribly life-threatening. So be good and hold still, won't you, star? Good. See, that wasn't so hard now, was it? Now, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that you've come here for? What do I mean? You were just exploring and you stumbled upon my lair. Oh, star, drop the cold and perfect act. It's simply exhausting. Still trying to look innocent. How amusing. It's usually pretty quick for all my visitors to reveal their sins, their hidden ambitions. Why else would you visit the infamous Crimson Bell? Well then, let me guess. There's nothing I love more than a good guessing game. Perhaps a deal for unlimited power, a kingdom, no empire to rule? No. How about victory in all your battles? I know you're currently undefeated, but everyone meets their match eventually. I can make you invincible. No. Perhaps love. Oh, what's this? Am I getting warmer? Perhaps you wish for your crush to finally notice you, to reciprocate your love. No, that's too cliche and simple. I know what you seek. Revenge. Revenge against the one who mocked your love. Revenge against them for choosing your sidekick over you. It looks like I've hit gold. No need to feel ashamed, star. Revenge is, after all, the purest emotion, the purest motivation. But nothing comes without a price. Oh, my rules are quite simple, star. I will help you get your revenge. Trust me, star. There's nothing I do better than revenge. I will make them regret ever hurting you. All I need from you in return is a little bit of your time. You look awfully suspicious, Star. There's no catch. I know you don't believe me, but I just really want to spend some time with you. You see, when I was first banished, confined into this cave by my jealous ex-partner, I was abandoned by all of my so-called family and friends. But occasionally, a few greedy, curious little explorers come wandering down here, promising to help save me, to help rescue me from my terrible imprisonment. But there was always a catch. My first so-called rescuer wanted to have me all for himself, to take me from one prison to another. My second visitor didn't imprison me. Oh no, she wanted to do much worse. She was going to sell me to the highest bidder. Little do they know, I don't want to be saved. I was perfectly fine here, all on my own. I don't need a savior. Unfortunately for them, they found out too late that I wasn't to be messed with. Oh, you should have heard their screams. They were simply marvelous. Oh, don't worry, Star. I left them alive. Just barely. Besides, I granted them the honorable positions of being the first two pets in my lovely collection. I even gave them new names, Aplisto and Kakia. Fortunately for me, they taught me a new game I like to play. They taught me that everything has a price. Everyone has a price. And most importantly, how I could use my powers and not leave them to waste. You see, eventually word spread about the infamous Crimson Bell, who can grant your heart's deepest, most wicked desires for a simple price. That way, everyone's happy. But all good things come to an end, at least for those who can't pay their side of the bargain. Oh, it's really not so bad. They end up paying their debt by being my precious pet, as long as they keep on being fun and exciting. What happens when they're not? Well, once they become boring, they're no use to me, and they're locked up in my special little trophy case where I keep all the pets that are part of my collection. But I have to admit, it gets lonely down here, you know. I just need some company, and I wouldn't mind having you to play with. Oh, don't look at me like that. It's only going to make me want to keep you more. And it wouldn't be so awful being my pet. I know how far you can bend someone before they break completely. Oh, don't worry, Star. It's not all pain. I like the mixed pain pleasure. I like to think that the pain enhances the pleasure. Unfortunately, my previous pets can no longer talk, but if they could, they would tell you that the pain is worth the pleasure, that the pleasure I can bring is nothing like you've ever experienced. How can they tell you if they can't speak? Well, I guess you'll just have to take my word for it, my darling Star. Now, I'm going to give you a choice. I will give you your revenge. I will make that ungrateful scum regret the day they betrayed you. I will make them experience all the pain that you experienced, and in return, you will let me play with you. You're worried about me becoming bored with you? Oh, Star, you're the first person that's ever voiced your concern out to me. Most would accept or run away screaming. Well, I can't guarantee I won't become bored. That's up to you, darling, to keep me excited. But I can definitely tell you that you're the first human that has not done what I predicted. There's a darkness to you that you're trying so hard to hide behind. That pure golden light, you're a walking contradiction. I'm sorry, Star. Plans change. You're just so fascinating. I can't imagine my life without you. I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Don't worry, I'll still fulfill my bargain. I'll also make sure that the person your ungrateful crush chose over you will be tortured as well. It will be an extra bonus added to our deal. But if you refuse my deal, I'm afraid I'm going to have to tie you up with my magical ropes and lock you up in that golden cage with those delightful metal barbs that will pierce your skin if you try to escape. I'm going to be spending the rest of the week or month stripping you down to your bones, depending on how long you last, darling. And once I'm done, I'll keep what's left of you with all my discarded pets. So, my darling Star, what will it be?